If you watch The Legend of Korra and Avatar: Last Airbender, the longest standing argument is who is stronger, Katara or Amon. For some reason, people throw Ming-Hua in there. Bro, don't even get me started. It's between these two. That's all I'm gonna say. A couple of things we need to go over before we get into what I actually think. One, there is a really weird stigma in the Avatar community where everyone thinks that the end-all be-all of firebending is lightning, and where everyone thinks the end-all be-all of earthbending is like lava and like metal. And the water version of this is bloodbending. Bloodbending is crazy powerful. In my opinion, probably the most powerful thing in the universe. Like, I agree, we agree on this. But let's think this through logically. Noatak is undeniably one of the strongest waterbenders in the entire universe, if not the strongest. I'm still open to being wrong, but here is my take. Homeboy had to train for years and years and years to do what he does. He's crazy. He's insane. This man's a beast. Like, honestly, like, mad respect. Like, if you're like Team Amon, I low-key can't even be mad at you. But that's all there is to it. He had to train really hard. Yes, it was in his bloodline. But in Avatar: The Last Airbender, bloodbending wasn't even known to be possible. And if we hadn't seen Katara fight Hama, people would be saying, oh, Hama wins because she can bloodbend and Katara can't. But because we got to see it, we got to see Katara do the impossible and fight back, despite it being impossible, right? Not to mention, my girl Katara literally learned everything she did in like 6 months, which a lot of people think is like a plot hole or something that's stupid. To me, it shows how powerful she actually is. In my opinion, Katara is like a once in a lifetime level talent, and people disregard that all the time. People forget that I literally believe Katara is like one of the strongest characters in the entire verse, and she's just like dumbed down because she's like super feminine. Like, she honestly has a lot of feminine traits, but she takes down Azula every single time they fight. Clock it, look it up. Not to mention, I think a fight between she and Toph would be way more equal than people are willing to admit, just because they glaze Toph so hard and give Katara so little credit. Point being, in this whole conversation, Amon arguers always say, oh, but he can bloodbend without a full moon, Katara's cooked, she can't do anything. I thought we learned in this fight that we don't underestimate what Katara can and can't do just because we haven't seen it. Sure, you can say that's some glazing logic, and maybe it is, I'm open to that. But regardless, she has proven time and time again that you put her up to the task, she's gonna get it done. Not to mention the line she uses on Hama is, your technique is useless on me, my waterbending is more powerful than yours. Amon was trained to be as powerful as he is. Katara got there essentially by herself with like just a couple of like weeks of lessons from Paku. And we haven't seen Prime Katara. Let that sink in. Literally let that sink in. Amon is like full primed, like, I don't know how old he is, 30, 40? Katara's 14! I don't know how you guys don't see that Katara is literally her. And this isn't even talking about a Ming-Hua versus Katara argument, because that one just like is almost offensive if you think Ming-Hua is stronger than Katara. Don't even get me started. Anyways, let me know what you think of what I said. I know that it's a lot of speculation, but I think it's fair. So let me know.